So it's 6:15 in the evening on the 17th of October up here in Scotland, and it's going to be very dark very soon. And back in the day, that would basically signify the end of evening rides in the Northern Hemisphere. But thankfully, we live in a time where we have some fantastic mountain bike lights available to us, and they're just getting better every year. And I'm fortunate enough to be given the latest and possibly greatest version of said mountain bike lights. The light I'm talking about is the brand new Monteer 12,000S. This light is ridiculous. It's 12,000 lumens. I got given their 8,000 lumen version last year, and I thought that was probably more than what anyone would need. And they've basically added 50% more brightness to it. So a quick rundown of the specs before we go. The battery is a 10,000 milliamp hour capacity. It can be charged, and it can also charge from its USB-C port. It has a proprietary cable for the headlight. The headlight itself has a double mounting system onto the handlebars, super secure, comes with some adapters for smaller handlebars as well. There's a thumb screw for a tool-free adjustment of the pitch of the headlight. And furthermore, it has a remote which is wireless and Velcro mounted for quick and easy installation. And from that you can switch it on, you can switch it off, you can adjust the modes, and you can adjust the intensity of the brightness. The headlight itself has a very focused spot beam in the middle, and then it has 4 floodlights at the side to illuminate everything. We will get more into that as we go, but that's a quick rundown of the features. But that means nothing, and neither do the numbers. What actually matters is what it's like in the real world. So we'll head up to the Black Trail here at Lagan Wolf Tracks in Scotland, and we'll put it through its paces and hopefully see for ourselves just how good it is, or if it is any good.
Okay. There we go. Right, it is definitely dark enough now. So, remote control. Oh, straight into the full power mode. Right. Let me switch the head one off. Whilst we're in the car park, we have 4 brightness levels for this spot, and you can see the very defined cutoff point. We can obviously just point that down with the thumb screw. So there we go. I reckon that angle would be safe to use on the road. It's pointing down enough, and there's a really clear defined cutoff point at either side. But then there's this mode, which just lights up the whole car park. So there we go. In this more conventional beam at the lowest setting, it will last 85 hours, which I think we can agree is quite a long time. And if we go up 1, 2, 3 modes, so the highest power of this type of light, this will last 10 hours. And then full booner, 2.5 hours. I think you're pretty well covered. Right, just about to start the climb. Let me stick on the headlight, switch this one off. Okay. Oh. This is what it's like with the Monteer Ray 2600. Oh, it goes brighter. There we go. So that's the full 2600 lumens, and honestly, if you're not doing anything too technical, or perhaps you're just commuting, this is all you need. Let's get that bar light back on. There we go. Hell on the other side for some context. It's amazing how much you do rely, or I do, on my eyesight to keep balance. Perhaps I do need all this power in the light. It's hard to convey in a video how cool night riding feels. In fact, it's impossible. But if you haven't done it, give it a go. If you know someone who's got some lights, go and borrow them. See if it's for you. It might not be, but I think it's so cool. Right, it's time to descend. Normally you would see out to Loch Laggan and whatnot, but not today. We just have these beautiful trees. It's a perfectly calm night. It's cold, but there's no frost yet. Right, that is full power. Time for one of the best black graded trail centre descents in the UK, in my humble opinion. So good, it doesn't even feel like you're on a trail centre. So whilst I said you can get away with only a helmet light, if you're doing anything technical, I would recommend a powerful light and a helmet light, because when you need to see around the corners, you can. I've picked a tough trail to do in the dark. Luckily I do know the trail reasonably well during the day. Whoa. See, I'm not having too much problems in the way of shadows, like vertically. Like by the time I get near enough the obstacle, I can see what's coming. Corners not so much. Yeah. Oh, what a phenomenal trail this is though. Oh man, this is something else. Sensory overload. Oh, not seen any wildlife yet. I was hoping to see like a deer or a rabbit or something. Oh, we're on it. That wasn't too bad. That bit can feel very bumpy. Right, much tamer trail now, but a bit more flowy, which is welcome. So I think I've already changed my mind. I previously thought that the Monteer 8000 was brighter than what you need, but actually doing that black trail, I feel I needed every bit of the light that this light was producing to see all the features, and actually I wouldn't want to be with any less now that I know how good it can be. And while you might think you don't need all this light, and maybe you don't, you never know what the future is going to bring and what kind of riding you're going to do. So I'd argue it's better to be over-equipped than under-equipped, and at the end of the day you're just going to lower mode. If you don't need all the power at that given moment, don't use it. But it sure is nice to have. Oh, too far inside there. Oh, got that one though. You. Big enough when it's dark. Don't think I've done a video from here yet since these jumps have been beefed up. Quite an improvement though. Oh, jumping in the dark is kind of cool. Scary, but cool. These jumps are definitely a lot better than they used to be. We're probably just going to fade out in this video, but I'll be interested to hear what you guys think of this light, whether it's overkill or whether it's perfect. I for one am pretty happy about it, but then again I didn't pay for it, so rose tinted glasses and all that. And dip. Cool. Catch you later.